cat's got food and water.
Who, Carolyn next door? Well, that's good.
Oh, she does everything for me.
She does everything for you, huh?
She watches out for me like a hawk.
Well, that's good. You have somebody to do that.
All I have to do is yell, Carolyn, will you come get my paper or my mail? Or Carolyn, will you?
Well, that's good. You have a neighbor like that.
Yeah.
So you really appreciate having her there, huh?
And my tomato vine that's behind the garage out there.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it came up.
Is it dead or is it still there?
No, it's still there. It came up just from birds dropped a seed.
Dropped a seed or something.
And there's just one little plant come up out there. Well, she's watched that tomato plant ever since it came up.
Yeah.
Or she thought it was a tomato plant anyway. And I wasn't sure whether it was or not. Well, finally, somebody told me it was. And
So she's been watching to make sure that if a tomato comes up, she's going to let you know about it, huh?
And she, every time she comes over here, she goes around and see about that tomato plant out there.
Well?
And well, now then, the other day she come in with a handful of ripe tomatoes.
Yeah.
For me, off of that plant. She says, there's some more on it, but since they're not ripe yet.
Yeah.
So I'll try to get them before the birds get them. See, I told her the birds got my grapes all the time. So
Well, they do get their grapes all the time.
But she thought they was going to get my tomatoes, and they don't bother tomatoes.
No, they don't go. They're too big. The tomatoes are too big.
And
At least normally.
so yesterday she was going to go around, and I said, Carolyn, you told me that they were green. They won't be ripe yet. And so she looked.
Yeah.
And she said one of them was starting to get a little bit yellow, but they were still green. I said,
Yeah.
well, I figured they were.
Yeah.
Well, but now she's a watching, and whenever them tomatoes, she'll have those tomatoes around.
Yeah.
So next year, I don't care what your mom says if I'm a living.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm going to plant
Some tomatoes?
2 or 3 tomatoes down here.
Yeah.
I won't plant as many as we did the last time, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
But you're going to plant some tomatoes.
But I think I'll put about 3 plants right here under this window.
So you'll have some.
And they'll be right here to the back steps where you just come just in the gate there. You won't have to go clear around the garage or someplace or something like that, or out front out here.
But in other words, you want your own tomatoes.
Well, then I'll have a few here. I mean,
Yeah.
just I don't need a
Whole bunch. Just enough so you can have some of your own, right? That's a good idea.
But your mom don't want me to plant any here.
Well, I wouldn't worry
She
about.
won't go out in the backyard, period.